We left the meeting with directing the members and the staff to get back together, work through the night, knowing where some of our differences lie, see if there's other ideas of where we could work through. But I've been very clear ever since February 1st. I mean, here we are, June 1st being the deadline. This is not how government should work. This is not how the Republicans want it to work. When I got elected Speaker, as early as January 15, I requested a meeting with the President regarding debt ceiling. We all knew this day was going to come. We thought it'd come later. And I sat with him on February 1st saying, let's work through this together. Let's find where we can find common ground, that we can curve the amount of spending, make our economy stronger, curve inflation and make us less dependent upon China. But he told me for 97 days they wouldn't meet with us. That's really why we're where we are today. The House Republicans, they took action. The Senate never did anything. And that also made it much more difficult, because you would have had two bills that you could conference together. We've been working, as you know, day in and day out, trying to get to an agreement. I've been very clear with the President from day one. We're not going to raise taxes. We've got more revenue coming in to government in a 50-year average than any other time in the history. Only two other times do we have this higher percentage. But the problem is we're spending more than almost any time in modern history. So it's a spending problem. We should pull back money that's been wasted. We should help people get jobs by having work requirements. We've seen that work time and again. We should find ways that we cap the amount of spending going outlay, because the Democrats had spent so much. Even Joe Manchin had thought of that idea of a 1% cap going forward. I think there's a lot of productive ideas that we have out there, and I think we can, at the end of the day, come to a common ground agreement. And so let me bring up Chairman McHenry, who's been in these meetings all the way through, and he's going to have more meetings. And I can't say enough about the staff from the White House down to the OMB director and also Ricchetti. They're principled, they're smart, they're intelligent, and they're very professional in all these negotiations. Patrick?
Look, I would describe, as the Speaker said, the meeting was reasonably productive. To have both the President and the Speaker in the same room with both negotiating teams was a great level-setting exercise with the President back in the country. It was productive to have everyone on the same page of the challenges that we have to coming to terms with the deal. What I sense from the White House is a lack of urgency.
Good evening, friends. I have exciting news to share with you this Monday. More and more stimulus checks are set to be deposited automatically for the American people. There was a new list of states that have prepared new batches of stimulus checks to be sent out to their residents. You may be eligible for one of these payments, so do make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. As the year progresses, many Americans are wondering if they can expect a fourth round of stimulus checks to help alleviate financial burdens caused by the ongoing economic challenges. With the first three rounds of stimulus checks distributed between 2020 and 2021, attention has turned to the possibility of another direct payment in 2023. The initial stimulus check, which was valued at $1,200, was issued as part of the CARES Act in 2020. It aimed to provide immediate financial relief to individuals and families who were impacted by the crisis. That was followed by a second stimulus check, which was valued at $600, which was part of the Tax Relief Act of 2020. Then the third stimulus check, which was valued at $1,400, was issued under the American Rescue Plan of 2021. While the previous three rounds of stimulus checks played a vital role in assisting individuals and stimulating the U.S. economy, the big question still remains: will there be another stimulus check? While several lawmakers are advocating for more stimulus checks, to address lingering financial challenges faced by certain segments of our population. Meanwhile, several states and cities have taken proactive measures and have started dispersing stimulus check payments to their residents. As of right now, a total of 9 states have begun payouts, aiming to provide localized support to their residents. There are currently 10 more days until a new guaranteed income program in the state of Massachusetts, which will give selected participants monthly payments of $500. The applications for the program, which is titled Rise Up Cambridge, will open on June 1st and close on July 31st, 2023, with applications approved on a rolling basis. The payments are intended to help households with at least one child and are being funded by a $22 million commitment from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Recipients selected for the program will be provided monthly installments for 18 months for a total of $9,000 each. In order to qualify for the program, an applicant must be a resident of Cambridge, be at least 18 years old, and have at least one person in his or her household under the age of 21. Also, eligible New Mexico taxpayers have 9 more days to file a 2021 New Mexico personal income tax return in order to receive rebates that are worth up to $1,000 for married couples who file joint returns. The deadline to file the income tax return for this payment, which is worth $500 for single filers and $1,000 for couples and heads of households, is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. Residents have already filed their tax returns will receive these payments automatically when they are dispersed in mid-June. House Republicans are teeing up a vote this week to overturn President Biden's student loan forgiveness, and as expected, the White House is ready to reject that legislation. Earlier this month, the House Education Committee voted to approve a resolution that would block Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in student debt for federal loan borrowers, along with immediately ending the ongoing student loan payment pause. First introduced in March by GOP Representative Bob Good, the resolution can be used to overturn final rules that were put in place by government agencies. A group of Republican senators also introduced a companion version of the bill, and the House is expected to vote on their legislation this Wednesday. Even before Biden announced his broad student loan forgiveness plan, many Republican lawmakers began opposing the plan, calling it costly and unfair to those who have already paid off their student debt. But many Democrats and the Biden administration have maintained confidence in the legality of the relief and said it is necessary to help millions of borrowers financially recover from the crisis. President Biden's broad debt relief plan has been blocked since November of last year due to 2 conservative-backed lawsuits that pause the implementation of the plan. Currently, millions of borrowers are awaiting a Supreme Court decision on the legality of this relief. But GOP lawmakers apparently do not want to wait for that decision, as evidenced by the resolution. 261 advocacy groups also recently called on congressional leaders to reject the Republican attempts to block student debt relief. So friends, what are your thoughts about President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my most beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. Thank you, dearest friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.